Hey guys, DJ Bombero here with a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. It's going to be on my Masked Hero deck, the deck I picked up after the November ban list where Shaddolls sadly died. Rest in peace. I picked this deck up because my friend had it and he was willing to let me use it. He had like the entire thing and I needed something to play until the end of this week where I'm picking up the new structure deck coming out, the Masters of Pendulum structure deck. Hint, hint of what I'm playing. But this deck has actually never failed me. I've made top 8 every time I entered a tournament with it. Actually, 2 days ago, I went to my locals and I went 3 wins, and we did. Last one was an ID intentional draw because my opponent didn't want to play the match. He just wanted to he wanted to work on something. So I'm like, okay, sure. But we were both 3-0, so we were both automatically guaranteed top 8. So we're like, you know what, let's just do that. So we did. And then in top 8, I played against different dimensions, and I misplayed really hard game 2 after winning game 1. I didn't read Denko Sekka clearly, and that cost me the game because I had a set mass change, and I could have actually ended up activating it. But, you know, if that didn't happen, I would have been fine. Game 3, I drew terribly and got mollywopped. But, hey, misplays happen. Big misplays happen, I guess. But with that said, I'm gonna start by getting into the deck. So, let's start with the monsters. I play 3 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Your Stratos of the deck. Now that since Stratos is gone and still hasn't been returned to us, this is what you're going to want to play. It searches out all your heroes, and it also searches out your mass change cards, which is really good. Next, play 2 Bubbleman. I played 2 because 3 ends up clogging. I've played 3, and there are times where I drew into it, I'm just like, I don't want you, and it just clogs a little bit. And then for one of them, I play 3 more heroes. I play one of them. I play Blazeman, because the absolute 0 plays are good. And then these 2 are the ones where I'll probably get like yelled at or something. But if they've worked, I play Neos Alias to make Koga, because Koga is my favorite masked hero. And it just works so well. Play him just because not only is he a nice 19 beat stick, but he's also the light target for Koga. And I play 1 Wild Heart because I didn't know what else to play, and I had 1 more room in the extra deck, so I run Wild Heart for the DN. So that's it for the monster. That's it for the heroes. For the other monsters I play the standard 2 Goblin Bird. Just standard. If I open it, I can normal summon it and special Shadow Mist for my hand. Personal tech, I play 2 Assault Halberds. Just that fact that I can special it turn 1 and then use it for either XZ, fodder, or just 18 beat stick. That it works. Most of the time, pretty much every game, it got sided out though, because if I were to side out one card, it would be this, and I did fine siding it out. So this card could stay, but it also doesn't have to. Then my last card I played was Thunder King Ryo because I opened up this and set of vanities first turn, and it was just like I flipped over the vanities, my opponent just kind of scooped. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, play a little less than what most people say and play. Also, if you are wondering why I don't play the Summoner Monk, I just found it to be dead a lot of the time. Whenever it was in my hand, I never found it prevalent, and it was always a dead draw for me, so I just kind of cut it for the Thunder King. I was only playing 1 anyways, so. First off, play 3 Hero Lives. You always want to see this turn 1, so. I play it at 3. Helps me get my Shadow Mist plays off. This is the card that pretty much gives me the Dark Law first turn. Because Rhoda was hit, you kind of have to play E-Call at 3 now. And Tholen Rhoda. A lot of the time, this card gets sided out too. Because when I'm siding, I take out the Assault Halberd, so the only thing I search off Rhoda is the Goblins. but I could care less if I draw into those a lot of the time. These plus Shadow Mist get me every other monster in my deck, so. If you're playing the Masked Hero build, which is the only really good build of heroes, you have the Mass Change. Kind of got to play that at 3. You always want to see that. A lot of people play this at 1. I like it at 2. Form Change. It helps build up the OTK potential. Like, funny story. Normal summon the Bubble Man. Again, against a Cosmo match. Normal Bubble Man set a Mass Change and 2 Form Change. They activated Reasoning. I would called 3 hit their Farm Girl. And then at the end of their turn, they set a card, so I Mass Changed a Bubble into Acid, blew up their back row, which was just a breakthrough skill. Then on my next turn, I drew into something, another trap, so I just attacked with Acid, activated Form Change, went into Diane, attacked, activated the second Form Change, and won the game using Enki. So that was fun. 2 Mass Charge, 3 Clogs, and the ability to recycle a hero monster and a Mass Change is really good. And then for the fusion spells, I play 2 Miracle Fusion because a lot of things end up in Grave, so yeah. And then I play the 1 Polymerization because of the Blaze Man. And then 1 Raigeki because it's Raigeki. And then for traps, it's just a lot of... This deck is pretty much Protect Darklaw. If you can Protect Darklaw, you can pretty much hurt anything in this current meta, so... Protect Darklaw by your 3 Mirror Force. 2 Call of the Haunted. 2 Fiendish Chain. For 1-ofs, I play 1 Bottomless Trap Hole and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Alright, so that covers it for the main deck. For the extra deck, got the DJ Bombero token over here. I'll just slide that over there. But yes, for the extra deck, I do play 2 Absolute Zero. Pretty much Raigeki with legs. And because I don't have an Elemental Hero core, I play 1 The Shining. This actually has won me a few games. I very rarely make this though, so. So for the Masked Heroes, I play 2 Darklaw, 1 Koga, 1 Acid, 1 Enki, and 1 Diane. This I told everyone who asked me why I play the Wild Heart and Diane. I told them I didn't know what else to throw in, so I threw those in. And if we ever get Stratos back, I'd honestly take out Wild Heart, replace it with Stratos, and replace Diane with Stratos, or with the Divine Wind, the level 8 Wind Masked Hero. Then for XZs, I play 1 Diamond Crab King just because I didn't know what else to throw in. 1 Castell, Heroic Challenger Excalibur, Salnana Arc, Blade Armor Ninja. I play this over Gagaga because pretty much everything but Thunder King is a warrior. I think everything but one Thunder King is a warrior, so this over Gagaga is better for this build. My favorite build, I actually traded away my hands to get some stuff for the Odd Eyes Magician deck. But if I had my hands, I'd be playing the Gagaga Samurai over it. And finally, the Dark Rebellion Dragon, because it's a big stick. So yeah, that's Heroes. Wow, that happened. Glad that happened at the end of the video. So yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks guys for checking out the channel, and stay swaggy.